Aloha, welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. This episode I'm going to reveal Calgary's best kept secret. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. Also, we have best tropical destination stories from Hawaii 1989. Then we have Appies with Chappy by the lake. I'm going to make a lovely Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Cocktail with some shrimp and prosciutto skewers. Coming right up on Chappy's Tiki Bar. Aloha, welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. I'm Chappy, this is my bar. With me as always is Mookie. This episode, I'm going to unlock the secret of Calgary's best kept secret. If you're not a local to Calgary, don't watch it. Or if you do watch it, don't tell anybody that I told you. This is the best kept secret in Calgary. We'll get to that later on in the show. First up, we got best tropical destination stories. We got Appies with Chappy by the lake. And I'm going to make a drink for Appies with Chappy by the lake. So for Appies with Chappy by the lake, I got some nice plump shrimp. I wrapped them in prosciutto, put them on skewers, put them on the grill. We're having a little shrimp on the Barbie. And the cocktail I'm making to go with my Appies with Chappy by the lake is a Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Cocktail. You know, Mookie, they say never rub another man's rhubarb. What's that, Mookie? Mookie says, what if that man's rhubarb is legally separated? Well, Mookie, that's a gray area. I would say the rhubarb has to be fresh. Or at least not a lot of baggage. All right, so I'm going to get started on my Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Cocktail. I'm going to do this first so I don't forget. I'm just going to take a lime wedge, rub it around my cocktail glass, and then I have some crushed graham crackers. So that's kind of going to be like how they salt a margarita glass, but I'm going to do graham crackers. So that'll be like the pie crust for my Strawberry Rhubarb Pie. So I rimmed my glass with graham crackers. What do you think so far, Mookie? All right, and I actually found this out in BC. It's a rhubarb liqueur. It comes from Okanagan Spirits and Crafts Distillery. It says Okanagan Spirits Craft Distillery in Vernon and Kelowna, and you can order online at okanaganspirits.com. So I got my cocktail shaker. Do a little ice. Don't be startled, Mookie. So I'll do about an ounce of my rhubarb liqueur. Some of the good stuff, Grey Goose from France. We're going to get our goose on, Mookie. And now I have some rhubarb simple syrup. See here how I made my rhubarb simple syrup. Aloha! So today I'm going to make a rhubarb simple syrup. So I have some cut up rhubarb, fresh from the garden. And then very simple, I'm just going to put it in a pot and make a simple syrup. So that's half a cup of sugar. That's about a cup of chopped rhubarb. And then I'm going to do half a cup of water and heat it till the sugar dissolves. I'll just kind of let it sit around for a couple days and I'll have my rhubarb simple syrup. All right, so we'll do about an ounce of my rhubarb simple syrup. Strawberry nectar will do. This is just what I had on hand, is the strawberry kiwi juice. And we'll give it a shaky. And into my graham cracker rimmed glass. And, oops, sorry, Mookie. And I have a garnish of strawberry and lime with a nice umbrella. And that is my rhubarb strawberry pie cocktail to go with Appies with Chappy by the lake coming up. Ooh, that's nice. All right, before we head out to the lake, we're going to do best tropical destination stories. So if you have any tropical destination stories you want me to read on the show, just send them to chappinestikibar@yahoo.com. All right, so we'll get Mookie to summon the tiki drums for best tropical destination story. Don't fight it, Mookie. All right, Mookie's going to summon the tiki drums. Mookie, the tiki drums are over there. No, to the left. You can't find good help these days. All right, so best tropical destination stories. All right, I have in my hand this week's best tropical destination story. It was actually sent to my email address, so I'm going to read it on my show. It says, the real names and some of the facts of this story have been altered to protect the identity of the hapless participants. Dear Chappy, love your show. What a great alternative on social media to the stories of 33-year-old organic diet consuming Capitol Hill storming Vikings that still live with their mamas. My name is Gordy. I grew up in a small prairie town but was good enough at flag football to earn a full scholarship to play in Hawaii. One week I was barely studying in paradise. A collection of my hayseed friends from my hometown flew out and paid me a visit. There was Tad, Vlad, and Lanny Steinkoff. I picked them up from the airport and we went directly to the MC Hammer concert. The boys from the Sticks were thrust into the lights and sounds of urban Honolulu before they could even find their sea legs. When their host kicked a giant Samoan in the shoulder while doing the running man on the stairs, the Hicks thought they were goners, but Gordy could literally talk his way out of or into most any situation. The rest of this trip consisted of things you might have expected. Excess consumption of alcohol, sunburning of freckled carcasses, pineapple bus tours, and blooming love affairs with lucky gals from Sweden to Massachusetts. One night, Vlad barfed up all the free popcorn he ate at the piano bar, but then he got his second win. Being one half of the gang of the marauding thugs called the Extra Inning Boys, Vlad terrorized poor Lanny Steinkoff, who in an attempt to prevent his blanket from being stolen, wrapped it several times around his couch surfing body. When Vlad gave that blanket a good firm tug, Lanny Steinkoff came spinning out of the blanket and onto the concrete floor with a crash and a "what the hell" of an irritated exclamation. From there, Vlad covered his host in squeeze cheese. Vlad was blowing off steam since earlier on that trip, on the high seas of a booze cruise, Vlad announced that at the tender age of 19, he was starting a family. And Tad, I think I know who Tad is, and Tad, he just egged on, watched, mixed and poured, egged on some more, and generally did research for his future life as a YouTube storyteller extraordinaire. Aloha, Chappy. Well, thank you, Gordy. Appreciate the best tropical destination story. Coming up next, we got Appies with Chappy by the lake, and then I'm going to reveal the best kept secret of what to do in Calgary, Alberta, at least during the pandemic. So right now we're going to prepare that prosciutto wrapped shrimp on the barbecue, and we're going to have my lovely rhubarb strawberry pie cocktail to go with it. So stay tuned.
Appies with Chappy by the lake.
Alright, so we're heading off to an undisclosed location in Calgary, Alberta for my best kept secret. First up, we're going to get a little snack, and that's part of the whole thing. So you'll see in a minute. All right, we've arrived at my secret location. It's the Edward H. LeBorde. It's the Edward H. LeBorde viewing area at the Calgary airport. So there's really nothing to do in Calgary right now. We're on full lockdown. There's no bars open. The restaurants are takeout only. So my big secret is I've got my food, and then I'm going to watch the planes take off. So I'll show you what I got for my snack. All right, I don't know if we're going to see any planes take off, but this is the perfect spot for it. And I got my Popeyes chicken. We're going to have a little snack, relax. It's just nice to get out of the house. And again, like, everything is on full lockdown mode here. Last time I was in a bar was St. Patrick's Day 2020. Check out my St. Patty's Day episode last year. I'll put the link up. This year I'm going to have a staying at home St. Patrick's Day 2021 episode. So look out for that. But I'm just going to enjoy my chicken. Got a nice buttermilk biscuit. All right, so this is a great spot to watch the planes take off. Just gonna show you what I got here for my snack. For spicy chicken, it came with a biscuit. I really like the Popeyes biscuits. Mac and cheese, and the red beans and rice. The rice is just on the top there. This is some good chicken. Well, I do like my Popeyes. I'm just going to give this mac and cheese a try. Super creamy. All right, I'm going to enjoy my snack. If any planes take off, I'll report back to you. So as you can see, this area has some picnic tables and a magnificent view of the planes landing and taking off. Oh, by the way, do not feed the birds. That's what the sign says there. They don't like you to feed the birds. I guess the birds go into the plane engines and make them crash. So don't do that. So the Popeyes location that I went to is just off of McKnight, close to 12th Street Northeast, and very, very close to the airport. So what I did is I picked up my chicken and went out the east end of the parking lot, and that'll take you on to Aviation, and I just followed the road right into the viewing area there. So it's kind of like the back way around. You don't have to get on McKnight. McKnight's a pretty busy road. So I just picked up the chicken, went through the back way on Aviation Road, and you'll go right into the viewing area. Thanks for watching another edition of Chappy's Tiki Bar. Make sure you give me a like and hit the subscribe button below. This is Mookie and I'm Chappy, and we're saying life is hard. That's just the way it goes. But sometimes it goes the other way. See you next time on Chappy's Tiki Bar.